I am Terry Strongman. The horror. This is a true story. The women in my room. When I was a kid, bad paranormal things happened in my room, my bedroom. One time, one happened that wasn't so bad. Paranormal, it wasn't so bad. It was actually pretty cool. The atmosphere changed in my room. More like my awareness changed to include a scene in my bedroom that I normally would not be able to sense, perceive, and experience. At first, I just heard a male voice. It wasn't talking to me. I could just hear it. I didn't even know if it was coming from inside the room, but I was in the room, and I heard it. That's where I heard it. If it was really coming from inside the room, then even still, I couldn't see who it was. It was just a voice. Male voice. Then it went away. I think it was really still there. Going on, the voice. But my awareness was no longer tuned into its plane of origin. That's what I think. No. Then I heard two other voices. This time, female voices. They were either talking to me. These were either talking to me or they were talking about me. It had to do with me somehow. I could tell that. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, though. But in a few more minutes, I could hear them more plainly, and I saw the faint forms of two young women, maybe early 20s, sitting, they're in my room, right, before a vanity that was not in my room normally. Came into view right there in the corner. The vanity and these two young ladies. And then the scene came into with more focus and fullness. It just slowly came more into view, all right? And then there before me, on French-looking vanity stool, sat two lovely women in lacy brassieres. Now, mind you, I think I was 14 years old, okay, at this time. Two lovely women in lacy brassieres, panties, garter belts, and stockings. And that's it. Mm-hmm. Well, in addition, one more. I mean, this is the extent. This is the extent to which they were clothed. Lingerie. One wore thigh-high boots, and the other wore red spike-heeled pumps. Lucky me, right? Their nails were done, so were their hair, and their lipstick looked wet. Mm-hmm. These two women, sultry, sexy, hot. And there I was, about 14 years old. Like I said, I'd never seen anything like this before. Dead or alive. Oh my God. But there was more than just their beauty and their sexuality. They said to me, now, right to me, okay, hello, and they said my name. We have been waiting so long for you. We have wanted you. For so long. Please be with us. It's been so long. They looked comely, succulent, sensual, and they seemed lonely, bored, and wanton. I adored them. I adored them. And I told them, both of you are truly beautiful. And I love you. And I want you too. Very much. But you and I, we're not of the same world. We're made of different kinds of things. It wouldn't be right for us to be together like that. You really are the most beautiful women I might ever see. The most desirable ones, too. I long for you. As you say you long for me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will never forget you. I will always remember you. I will always hold you in my heart. I want you to move on to better things, better times, better world, if you want to. Now I feel sad. We have to part now. And so they and their vanity and their French-looking vanity stools faded away. I never saw them again. But even now, I still wish them all the best. I thank them for showing themselves to me like that, and for wanting to share their charms with me, a 14 or so year old boy. And I still feel sad for them, with their desires, and yet their disincarnate state of affairs not matching up with one another. And I felt like I got a little gypped in the deal too. And I've heard since then that the strongest thing that keeps people reincarnating over and over, the strongest thing, the strongest draw back to incarnate form again and again, is sexual desire. We might eventually, on a permanent basis, move on to better worlds if we can just get past sexual desire. And in the meantime, it's what we have. If there was more with those two young ladies, from where I was sitting anyway in that room, from my point of view, more than just sexual desire. On all of our parts, all three of us. And somehow, along with that, something else, that more than, along with that, was a feeling of sad emptiness deep inside. I think that ever since that day, I have felt that emptiness.